What's up, Ross?
Hey, Reginald. Hey, you see Reaver over there?
Yeah.
He's been playing that No Man's Sky for about a week now. You think he's okay?
He looks fine.
Yeah. Well, anyway, we need to get him ready for the video, because, we got to review the thing. You think we should go get him?
You know, I'm not going to help him anymore. You see this? Still picking this up on my lawn. 2 weeks after the fact. Do it yourself. He doesn't pay me enough for this.
Wait, you get paid? Hey, Reaver, buddy. You okay there? Hey, we gotta get recording for our news video. You ready, buddy? Don't hurt me.
Leave me alone. No Man's Sky.
Ow. Well, guys, he wants to play us a little rough. We're gonna play a little rough. We got a perfect situation for problems like this. It's called Operation Reginald Sucks. We do it when he's a little cranky on set. 1 or 2 spritz of this, and it solves the problem right there. By the way, Reginald, thanks for providing this with your credit card, since you get paid.
Okay, where's she?
Hey, Reaver, does this smell like chloroform to you?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, it does.
Wait a minute.
Hey, Yummians! Hey, this is Reaver here to bring you yet another great news video. Sorry for the long wait. We had a few, how should I say this? Difficulties, Anyway, let's get into this video. Could you please untie me now? I mean, you've turned off my PC. It's not like you can really do anything else.
Fine.
Yeah, better be. So, what do you know? That first whole sequence of events kind of ties into our first news story.
Well, that doesn't sound scripted at all.
So when you guys bought No Man's Sky and you were all excited for it, and then it turned into a bit of a letdown, but hey, at least the updates that come in the future will be free, right?
Wrong!
Yeah, kind of wrong. Well, we don't know for sure. So not too long ago, Sean Murray went into an interview with Daily Star, and he said how it might have been a bit naive to think that, they could get away with all these updates, with some of the ones that they want to do anyway, going on No Man's Sky completely free.
Developers lied?
Well, I think he originally wanted to do it, but now they're thinking it probably won't be able to happen, but it's really stupid because in any of these updates that they could do, with how the game works, how the procedural generation, it's all one big algorithm. So any massive update, especially one that you paid for, could potentially screw everything up. So not only could you be getting this massive thing that could, kind of ruin your play experience, but then you'd also be paying for it.
I want pink trees.
There are pink trees. I don't know. It seems a bit stupid. I think that they should just do smaller updates that just more fix and fine-tune some of the things rather than just massive paid DLCs, because honestly, that's probably all that's going to work in this game. So, another fan-made Metroid 2 remake was taken down shortly after its release on August 6th by Nintendo's legal team. You think going in on your favorite game, improving some of the sprite graphics, and some of the more, gameplay elements of the game would be fine, right? Wrong! Nintendo doesn't want you doing anything at all with any of its intellectual property. Nothing about this is intellectual. After the file was taken down on multiple different sites, fans are now up in arms because they want the game back. I mean, we want to go back and play our old games without having to, wait for Nintendo to go back and make them. What's so wrong with that? And they even said something about, what was it? They think that this could somehow damage future profits made to the game. This makes you look good! When people are out there, they love the game so much and they want to remake it, or, you know, they're doing a gameplay video on it, but oh no, 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 if you're not being told by Nintendo to do this, you know what, it's fine, it's fine. This is their property, and it's their right to do this. They made it, whatever. But I have the right to call them all baby men. Baby men. Ah, yes. This next one makes me feel really good. So, in a recent video posted by Kid X, a top-ranking Overwatch streamer was kicked off the game for cheating. Yeah. So after 3 minutes into the video, with some of the most lifeless playing I have ever seen in my life, this guy was kicked off. And it was so blatantly obvious that he was using an aimbot. For those of you who don't know, it's a hack that essentially aims for you. You don't know how he got away with this. Or, well, obviously he didn't. But how did he think he was going to get away with this? It didn't even look like he was playing Widowmaker really well, which was the player he was playing. People are stupid. Anyway, he got his comeuppance, and it makes us all feel really good. Excellent, excellent advice from the UnWavering Misfits. Don't cheat.
Public service announcement.
So here's a bit of horrifying news. In an interview with Engadget, Aaron Greenberg was asked if the Project Scorpio would bring an end to the normal console generation as we've been hearing. And he said it probably will. We don't know yet, but it probably will. Because you see, the Project Scorpio isn't technically a whole new console generation. It's just a upgraded version of the Xbox One S. You know, specifically, you can still play Xbox One games. Sorry, I said Xbox One S. You can still play Xbox One games on this. So, for all intents and purposes, it's just upgraded. There's no new real big difference here, like in Xbox 360 to Xbox One. They say they want to make this a whole lot like PCs, but you know, your PC, you can constantly upgrade it. You can upgrade the hardware, and that's why they last so long. The way that they want to make this, from at least what he sounded, would be a whole new console every 2 to 3 years or so, kind of like, and hold on me, like your smartphones.
Ain't no one got money for that.
I know, there is a serious price difference between a smartphone and a console. You can't buy a new console shoving out money every 2 to 3 years. It just, if that's what they plan to do, they're going to have a lot of money issues. I don't think hardly anybody's going to be doing that. We don't know for sure, of course, and luckily Sony hasn't said anything like this ever. So, please, goodness, do not let this be the case. Please. During the last console generation, we had nearly an entire decade of just like the Xbox 360 and PS3, which was really, really good, you know, at least compared to like the earlier consoles. But now the Xbox One has been out it's been like 3 years now, around that time. Sorry, I'm just doing the math in my head. Having a whole new console generation, just constantly being updated, just does not sound like a very good idea. For your information, the Project Scorpio will be releasing on the holidays 2017, so you have that to look forward to. This will only be a trial and error for Microsoft, so let's just hope. Let's hope they just find it to just keep it normal. Now to talk about something that's been on the internet's mind now for, you know, the past few days. Metal Gear Survive.
Dun, dun, dun.
For those of you who don't know, Metal Gear Survive was just announced at Gamescom, and oh my gosh, it is so obvious that Konami really has no idea what to do with the Metal Gear franchise since Kojima has left. They have taken just this really awesome game franchise and turned it into a zombie survival game.
But Reaver, they're not zombies, they're biological problems.
This is just the most blatant cash grab of any franchise I have ever seen. They're taking something that a lot of people are, you know, appear to be playing right now, zombie survival game, like we don't have so much of those right now. I mean, in a prospect, it looks somewhat interesting. It's going to be running on the Fox engine, which is just graphically amazing. And it's going to be using the same gameplay elements from Metal Gear Solid 5 Phantom Pain, which if you haven't played it yet, it was awesome and it was a lot of fun. Bit lacking in narrative. It's just, for all of you purists out there, including myself, it's just so disheartening. And I just wish that Konami could just see it. They're really starting to remind me of EA. I just really don't know what to think about Metal Gear Survive right now. It just seems so stupid and an obvious, as I said, obvious cash grab. So tell us what you guys think. Are you still playing No Man's Sky? Do you think Nintendo is way out of control with how it handles its video games and what people can do with them? What do you think of this high-ranking Overwatch player getting booted off? Now, I know that made my day. And, you know, just some of these other console generation crap. Do you think that they're actually going to stop doing that? And what do you think of Metal Gear Survive, guys? I mean, just honestly, I think it's ridiculous. Anyway. Thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe because it really does help us out. And have a good day, onions.